This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Perich, and you are listening to Vacation the Lunatic Sidekicks podcast.
Hey, what about our Comic Capers podcast?
What about
what about us?
I love how Lilith discusses herself. Anyway, welcome back to Comic Capers. In the beginning of Black History Month, I am Phil. Joining me, as always, is...
Oh my god, so cringe. Hey y'all, it's Lilith Hellfire.
What? Putting it out on Main Street. What?
Nothing.
Anyway.
It's not your fault. The world's a dumpster fire. It's not your fault. There's people that look like you. That's all, Philip.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to Comic Capers with Lilith Hellfire and the dumb white guy.
I kid because I love. Yeah, we're talking some Green Lantern. But, you know, of course he had to get some Hal in my John Stewart. He just had to.
I can't help it. It's
unavoidable. But at least Guy Gardner gets injured in a major disaster. So there's that.
Exactly. So, yeah. we don't even have to talk about that because I was going to say we're talking Green Lantern 182, 183, skip 184, and 185 because 184 is... Well, no, 184 is like basically that Guy Gardner flashback.
Yeah.
Well,
I know.
Now you know why Guy Gardner's a jerk because he had brain damage.
Still no excuse.
Oh, really?
Anyway, before we get to all of that, you know, we do discuss Arrow every now and then. And they just had their season/series finale.
Yes.
And, you know, Diggle, you know.
Got a ring.
Yeah. Somebody finally put a ring on it, other than Lila. So, you know, that whole fan service thing better pay off eventually in the Arrowverse.
What did you watch Flash last night?
No. I told you, once Arrow was done, I'm out.
Damn. But anyway, I mean, he showed up. No mention of the ring, but when he shows up...
But it's like Argus. Him and Lila have Argus, so it makes sense. That's kind of like been the traditional thing when he shows up.
Well, I think, yeah. And I think that, they were playing with the timeline because he was talking about Lila and the kids packing up the boxes to move to Metropolis because when that ring shows up, they're like aren't they like getting ready to leave?
Yeah.
So I don't know if the Flash episode...
They're like, not so fast, sir!
Well, I think the Flash episode takes place before that scene. Well, Diggle shows up because Oliver left something for Barry in the will.
Cool beans.
Cool
beans. Don't care.
Oh, okay. Even if it's sentimental?
I'll see you at the finale, sir. I might be a little lost, but I'll see you at the finale.
Oliver left him the mask Barry made for him.
Rude! He didn't get buried with it? How dare he get it buried? Whatever. It's fine.
Okay, Matt Kona. Oh. There was no body, remember?
I tried to do.
There was no body, Lil.
I know. Just throw it in the box. It's fine.
There's some people who live their lives.
Anyway, I'm excited because there is a Usher's opinion. There's a real chance that they could give Diggle the go-ahead. You gotta understand that Greg Berlanti is the freaking Feige at this point. He's got stuff on DC Universe. He's got stuff on CW. He's got stuff on mainstream regular networks. You know, like he's kind of golden child. So he said, hey, you know, we want to pay that fan. Our fans deserve it. I mean, honestly, Arrowverse is the one with the most merch, with the most Funko Pops, books, you know, tie-in comic books and stuff like that. So it honestly would make sense to make that fan service off.
Yeah.
Just out there.
Yeah, Charlie, yes, sir.
I'm here for David Ramsey getting merch, okay? Like, I'm here for it, okay? So, we all know how I feel about David Ramsey. It's okay. It's okay. The arms even it out. It's fine.
And I love the Marvel guy.
But I'm excited. I am excited for the possibility of the Arrowverse. Because, you know, they gave us with Hal Jordan, Flight Jacket, and all the Flash season 1 Easter eggs, like, it needs to pay off.
Yes,
So,
in that.
Just a thought.
Yes, I think I understood you in that garbled, the armadillos are getting your Wi-Fi. Yeah. I know, you love David Ramsey, and I love how Charlie Esser, the Marvel guy, explains to us how Diggle will never be Green Lantern. How dare you?
But, yeah, the dude from Powerless is going to show up. Okay. Hashtag, that's the hill to die on. It's fine. Oh. But anyway.
So, yes. So,
yes.
Should we get to John Stewart from Green Lantern, like I said, 182, 183, and 185 from November through February. November 84 through February 85. So pre-Crisis. Well, yeah, Crisis is about to start. Yeah.
Can I just say I hate the actual retcon? Like, he didn't have to be a Marine. We could have kept him an architect. Being an architect and being a Green Lantern actually kind of like makes more sense to me. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because it was the same way with Kyle Rayner, because he was like an artist and, he could picture stuff in his head.
Yeah. And it's like, because plus he was a black guy, so it was just kind of like, it was just something different. And I really dig that they kind of drew him in the favor of Sidney Poitier at the time. Like, that's kind of a fun little fact.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Do you think, like, eventually...
So, yeah.
Did they make John the Soldier eventually? Well, did they steal that from the Justice League cartoon? Or, I don't know.
I think it just made logical sense. Because they wanted him to kind of like fall in line with the Hal thing, but not, be a pilot, I think.
Okay.
Because, I mean, honestly, if you spend enough time in like the military, you will like get a whole thing for, a distaste for authority figures and, following orders and, not being able to use your critical thinking. So I think that was just the easier way to translate all those things that they wanted him to be.
And was it...
Did he have to be from Detroit? He couldn't be from Chicago? Like, that's also another little nit. It's like, okay, I get it. He's black. He's black. He's from Detroit. I get it. Come on, white guys. Come on, Denny. Don't do this to me. I love you, babe. I really do, but did it have to be in Detroit?
Could have been worse. Could have been worse, Lilith. Could have been like Harlem or something,
That comes later in Marvel.
Abomination right over there.
But I just kind of like, I don't know. I feel a certain way. Like, I'm grateful for John Stewart, but at the same time, it's like, I'm bored. Let's make a black character. We should make the first black DC, official, canonical, DC black superhero. Let's just do it. It's time.
Black Lightning would have a word with you.
Hey, whatever.
Well, again,
has he been as commercially successful as John Stewart? No. All
right.
His books have all sucked, like in sales wise. Let's just be honest.
And in the ongoing DC Marvel battle of chicken and the egg, I'm trying to remember. Did they do this in response to Jim Rhodes taking over for Tony Stark that first time? Because I know that was in the 8. What came first?
Yeah, it's kind of like it's kind of like the Aquaman and Namor thing, because it's like off by like a couple of months, but like because of the way publishing was then, technically Aquaman was supposed to be first, but like Namor actually like came to print first. Like, it's a whole thing like that. I think
it's always that stuff. Like, even later on when they were, Jason Todd came back, Bucky Barnes had to come back.
Like, let's get Bucky!
That's right. See? So they always like ape each other's ideas and stuff. It's just weird.
Yeah, it is. But like, I don't know, like that was like the book came out, like his first appearance in Green Lantern 87 was December 71, so I can't remember off the top of my head because that Marvel stuff's not that important to me.
So I mean, like John Stewart takes over full time, quote unquote, and like here it's November 84. Look, Iron Man 169, the first appearance of Jim Rhodes, like fully as Iron Man, it's like April 1983. So,
well, there you go.
All stealing their ideas.
But it actually had been leading up to that for quite a while.
Oh yeah,
you could tell that they were really bored with Hal and Kyle and everybody else. Like, you could just tell they were just like, let's just do something different.
Well, at this point,
honestly, if you read the stories of this time, they're just like, they wanted to do something different. That's why he got, it wasn't like, I really don't feel like it was a response to that. They were just bored and they wanted to do something different with Green Lantern.
Yeah. Well, there was no Kyle at this point, but yeah, I mean, yeah, they've been building up to it. Hal had to choose between love and duty.
And we all know he chose booty.
I was going to say, yes.
But yeah, the first issue that we're going to talk about, it's an interesting choice.
It's Lilith's favorite. It opens up.
It's a dirty job, but
it can't be.
Somebody's got to do it. Why not the black guy?
Oh, you can't tell me you didn't enjoy the beginning with Hal Jordan and his man pain.
Oh no, I love it. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love this story. I do. But like, did it need a backup? Did I later need to be in here?
Did what? Oh.
Did they need a backup story in them? No.
I think in this era they were doing that for I don't know how long, but it was a while. I think they always did like an alien lantern backup or whatever.
Yeah, and it's just like nobody cares about. If it's not humanoid, we don't care. Like, let's just all be honest with ourselves. Unless it's the Green Lantern cartoon. Now that's when I cared about the whole core. Because, the movie was awful, so that I had to get that taste out of my mouth. So the cartoon was perfect.
But I mean, it's
throwing that out there. If you've never seen it, watch it.
I know, but it's like some of these backups are weird because I don't think you ever saw any of these aliens again. So it's like if they're not going to show up later on, it's like okay, yeah.
Like I said, rude.
Exactly.
Rude.
And Major Disaster.
But like Major Disaster is such a lame. Like, oh my god, it's so lame.
Oh my lord, that costume.
I know.
Look at a little chunky, bro.
He's what the kids call thick with 2 C's.
And I don't think he flies.
I have to snap twice to get rid of him.
Oh, how dare you steal my joke? But no, it's like I don't think he flies. He creates like earthquakes and stuff. But it's like, so why the cape?
Yeah.
He's flamboyant.
Because he's a villain. It's what villains do.
I know.
Villains wear purple, green, and capes. It's a thing.
I'm not a fancy man.
Well, that's Marvel's side. Maybe that was like a little nod. I don't know. But I actually enjoy this artwork.
Oh yeah. Especially for
it's a lot of like shading and close-ups and it's very they want you to be. He's very expressive and emotive, and I like that.
Well, yeah, you know who penciled this? Dave.
Who?
Dave Gibbons.
Gibbons?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Isn't he of Watchmen fame?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they did. They definitely. It stands out because there's a lot of little things going on in the background.
Oh yeah.
Sure. But yeah, this dude, Major Disaster, like I just couldn't get over it.
And then he takes.
There's a lot of talking too in this. I was like, is this like where Bendis gets it from? Did he secretly like? It's a lot of talk, man. And then it's just like he gets that note, surrender the solar jet. Like, that's not how you deliver a threat. Oh. Somebody needs to go back to villain school. You can definitely tell this guy doesn't have a master's or a PhD in villainy.
Dr. Bruce Gordon, yes.
Just, don't even.
I know. We'll get to that. We'll get more into that next time we talk John Stewart. But no.
Wow, back at Ferris. I don't know.
But I mean, I kind of
a lot of stuff. I was just like, oh.
I kind of miss this somewhat in Green Lantern, like more of the Earth stuff, because it seems like, I mean, well,
just go like they're Star Wars, bro.
Yeah, it's like Hal Jordan.
They just want to be Star Wars.
Never on Earth anymore. It's just like, at least give me some Earth,
Well, let's be fair. Earth has a lot of heroes, man.
True.
Just to be fair.
True. But I just love Major Disaster takes the damn hostage and Hal's like, oh no, I better call Superman or Green Arrow.
Green Arrow, like, y'all know I love Green Arrow, especially, you know, mixing it up with a Green Lantern or two, but really? That's who we're gonna call? Really? I see you, Denny. I see you trying to get your little nickel, your little shekel for mentioning Green Arrow. I see you.
Hey, man, they spend time on the road. Man.
I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I know, I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure that's how that works. You get a little character mention, you get a little shekel or two. Scream it!
And then
true. And this dude does kind of look like, oh, this villain just all a mess. Just a mess.
Just, oh my lord, the purple and the cape, just ugh. And then it's like Hal gave up the ring. They didn't ask him to give up the ring. He gave up the ring, but then he's like all like mad, like it almost seems it seems like he's all upset when he finds out John Stewart got the ring. It's like, so it's like, you know, John Stewart, you know he's going to do a good job. You know, it's not like they gave it to like some poor choice Guy Gardner.
Yeah, the one thing everybody can agree on, except for maybe Tyler.
Except for who?
Tyler. Does he like Guy? I feel like he likes Guy.
I don't think so.
He likes everybody. He's such a sweet guy. I feel like he likes Guy Gardner. We're just gonna go with that.
I don't think so. No. Oh no, I don't think anyone we know personally likes Guy Gardner. I'm sure there's like some redneck in a trailer somewhere likes him, but no.
There's like two people. There's like two people out there. Hopefully they're not listening to this podcast. This was not for you, buddy.
Probably live next door to you.
But no, like, I like that little sit down that they had. Yeah. And he's like, well, at least you got a sense of humor. I'm just like, okay. I don't know. I just feel like in the earlier issues, like they really made him a little too passive. Like John Stewart, really passive.
I take that as like, well, again, he hasn't even had like any training yet. Well, I mean that's gonna come soon. But it's like, I think that was just supposed to be like, oh yeah, he's the rookie, you know, even though he's had the ring from time to time before this.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just kind of the way that they're off. I'm just like, I don't know.
But
neither one of these guys ain't perfect angels, but okay.
I know. But and then like Major Disaster's like, I'm going to flood the whole town unless you bring me the real Green Lantern.
Oof. Right in the manhood.
I was just waiting for somebody in the crowd to go, oh, okay, racist.
It's the early 80s. Nah. Maybe it was like 96, maybe.
And then they do that weird...
People still just barely out of bell bottoms here, so, you know.
And then there's like that weird flashback where it's like Major Disaster knows how Jordan is Green Lantern, but it's like, I guess Hal used the ring to make it so he can't say how Jordan is Green Lantern, so even though he knows it, he can't say it.
Yeah.
I would be like, get me a pad and pencil immediately.
Seriously, I'm just like, I mean, total Norman Osborn moment, bro.
So he's like,
somebody get that man a cup of amnesia.
So he can't even tell John Stewart.
With the side of Switzerland.
So he can't even tell John Stewart, you know, bring me Hal Jordan. He's like, bring me the other Green Lantern.
Just rude. You should just be glad that a Green Lantern even showed up to your crappy little gig, to be honest. Like, you are such a D-lister. Like, the nerve.
I know. Oh.
Wanting caviar and champagne. The nerve.
Oh, then we get the superhero cliche of the reporter hitting on John Stewart.
Yeah. But good for you. Good for you, buddy. Get you some. Although that is all the Green Lantern's downfalls, to be honest. If we're all going to be honest. Out of the goose. Their lady loves are kind of, yeah. I'm gonna just, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Well, he's not
the next time I see you.
Well, he's not with the reporter Tawny for long. You know, once Kat Matui hits town, he's just like, bye, see ya.
Well, you know.
Yeah,
he's Rolling Stone, you know.
Those exotic women, you know.
So, the next issue is what? Day of Disaster, right?
Oh, yeah. 183, yes. Oh, my Lord. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about this issue. It's good in parts, but other parts, I'm rolling my eyes. Like, really? Are we sure this is what we wanted to do?
Well, yeah, just major disaster, breaking the dam and stuff. And then, oh, my Lord. Then this whole thing with Hal and Tom is just weird.
I felt like I was missing something. Was it conflict just for the sake of conflict, or what?
I guess because, Tom's like, I'm your best friend, and you didn't discuss your, the decision to give up being Green Lantern. And I was like,
are you really?
I was like, are you his wife? Did I miss something?
Right. Thank you. Okay. Maybe I mean, and you know me, I'm the first person to read between the lines for some homoerotic subtext. It just wasn't there.
I know. But he's like, he's been keeping a Green Lantern journal, and then he just throws it in the garbage. I was like, okay, that's not, if I was Hal, I'd be picking it up, be like, man, I gotta burn this.
Yeah. Well, although, let's be honest, sometimes Hal is not the brightest bulb in the box. So, I can overlook that.
Yeah. So, yes, major disaster destroys the dam. Damn.
As you do, man,
Oh, my Lord. You see these, viaducts John Stewart makes to divert the water? Hot Wheels track.
Yeah.
Hot Wheels track.
And you know what? I'm more of a Matchbox person, personally. Just saying. I'm always bitter that, everybody says Hot Wheels. Matchbox way cooler, just saying.
I don't know. I think Hot Wheels.
Wait, which one uses all metal? I forget. Yeah, it's Matchbox that uses all metal.
I think so.
Well, used to anyway.
Well, Hot Wheels sounds sexier.
And that's why they're cooler. True.
Hot Wheels.
True.
So yeah, John Stewart saves the town from being flooded.
Yay!
Yay. Oh, look at this ad. Remember?
That only earns him a little goodwill, though.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest.
Well, then
it takes a hot minute for him to catch on with people, is all that I'm saying.
Yes. Well, but then he takes out major disaster by making everyone in town look like they're a Green Lantern.
Fun. What do you think they were smoking when they wrote this?
Len wine. Who knows? Oh my Lord! And just I don't know. It seemed weird at the end when Hal and Carol were sitting at home, and it's like, oh, you should be happy that they gave the ring to John Stewart. He's a great guy, yeah. And Hal's just sitting there thinking, yeah, why aren't I happy?
Because you're insufferable. That's why.
Because he wants it all. Because he's not happy with just love. He's not happy with just the ring. He wants it all.
Yeah, he's insufferable and selfish and
fast forward 10 years later.
Barely heroic.
Fast forward to 10 years later when that picture with when he's got all those rings on his fingers. Parallax.
Exactly. I'm like, who do you think you are, Batman?
If you'd like me to explain that reference, Ray, please email me. He's learning some DC on that Superman podcast. He's learning.
I mean, there's cooler characters. I mean, if we're talking current continuity.
What, for Green Lantern? Superman?
For any DC character, read the Wonderline. That's great. Even though it's Bendis, it's really good.
Oh, I think Ray's willing to read anything as long as it's not Batman. Because he even said, he even told me to send him the list for Nightwing News.
Yeah, but this is their Batman. This is the perfect thing into Batman. Seriously, I really like the direction that they're going. I'm all in with the direction that they're going currently. I'm so happy for this change of pace. It was sorely needed. And it's not, it doesn't feel like Moon Knight or anything. It feels very fresh, very different, very updated. So,
What, the Batman stuff?
Give new Batman a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, give Batman 2020 a chance. That's all I'm saying.
That's right, Ray. Give Batman a chance.
Anyway,
like we said, you could skip 184. It's kind of like a big flashback to Guy Gardner, so who needs that?
But they continue Eye Lantern as a part 2, and I'm just like, why does Wyron have to die? Like, he restored his former Green Lantern? Like, what were we even doing then? Like, you tried to make me care, and in the end, it doesn't even matter, and we never see him again. So, like...
Caring for another human being that isn't myself. Caring for another human being that isn't myself.
It doesn't pay. It really doesn't pay. I'm sorry. It doesn't.
So yeah, so like we said, we could skip to issue 185. I love that cover.
I will say 184's cover is badass. I like that cover a lot. I'll probably end up getting it as a poster one of these days whenever I remember.
Wait, what? That one? No.
I love that poster.
Wait, this one?
I love that for a poster for Green Lantern.
This one?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. All 3 of them. It's cute.
I know. I like 185 better with John Stewart on the cover. No,
that's good too, but it's a little too much red for my liking.
Yeah. Well,
too much red in my Green Lantern.
You need a contrast, Lilith Hellfire.
I'm a little picky.
Need your contrast, Lilith Hellfire, and hey, it'd be like a great Christmas decoration.
I was gonna say, yeah, I don't really do Christmas, so red and green don't really do it for me.
Special origin issue.
And yeah, this issue is in Blackest Day, and I'm just like,
whoa,
maybe not. Just saying, Wolf on this title, little tone deaf. Choice. I get what you were going for, but you know, Eclipso. Ugh. Just.
Oh, you know how they got.
That's all I'm saying.
You know how they got away with that title, right? I'm looking at the back.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, you look at the letters page. Len Wein not only wrote this issue, but he was the editor, so he's basically editing himself.
Well, yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little conflict of interest if you ask me, but it's fine.
I know.
Get your money.
Get paid twice.
This issue is pretty good, though.
Yes, because we see Tawny and John Stewart as Green Lantern having dinner, and she's like, "How did you become Green Lantern?"
Funny you should ask.
Funny you should ask. We needed to set
then
this up.
He decides against it.
It's like, couldn't you?
Also, screw Richard Davis, by the way. As much as I don't like Hal, screw that guy.
Oh yeah, knocks Hal out and takes the solar. Takes the solar.
That out.
Yeah, takes the solar jet for its flight.
Screw that guy.
Well, he gets his.
His name is Richard.
Oh, how dare you, dummy! What are you saying about people named Richard, Lilith Hellfire? Hey, I'll tell you the same thing when Charlie Esther started talking about Nightwing the other day. Tread lightly. But yeah, Eclipso?
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, I feel the way about Eclipso as I feel the same way about the Marvel Eclipso. Why do we ever bring this up?
Somebody had a thing, I guess. I don't know.
Whatever happened to Tawny Young, by the way?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is she dead? I feel like she's dead.
Well, this is pre-Crisis. Did she ever make it past Crisis? I'm gonna look this up, but did she ever make
I honestly don't think so.
Past Crisis? Probably not. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she did.
Oh, that's right. You know where she did show up? Just recently. She had
where
she had a talk. She was the host of a talk show on one episode of Harley Quinn.
Oh, cute!
But
deep dives.
But she had
sounds fun.
But she had blonde hair.
Oh, the reverse April O'Neil. Cool beans.
Yes.
Fight me. I don't care. I'm controversial. It's fine. But yeah, no, like this issue was kind of like odd structure for me, but I kind of liked it despite it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything really much past these appearances, besides that Harley Quinn thing.
Yeah, I think she's gone. She's done. She's toast.
But yeah, if you look up Tawny Young, yeah, you'll see her picture from Harley Quinn. Yeah, she had the talk show. You know, when Harley was looking for a nemesis, you know, she wanted to fight Batman or Superman and ended up with Damian.
I mean, it could be worse.
At least it's the son of Batman.
It could be worse.
Well, she wanted to get in the Legion of Doom. You know, she wanted in the big time. Yeah, no. Could have been stuck with Booster Gold.
It could be worse. It could have been Green Arrow.
Booster Gold.
No, they just end up making out somehow, I think. And I'd be okay with that.
Booster will make out with anybody.
Pretty much. But, Green Lantern Corps, also. Nice little advertisement in here. Shout out to Jeff Johns, I guess.
And I'm sure you love that Kat Matui calling out the this issue calling out the hypocrisy of Hal Jordan. You know, he told her back in the day, not, you know, you got to join the Corps, forget about love, you know, and then he quit the Corps for, you know, booty.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that love. That's straight up like some
booty,
some hot sex on the beach there.
He gave up his duty as
I don't mean to drink.
He gave up his duty as space cop to please that booty.
Hey, man.
And then, doesn't turn out well.
Does it ever?
For Hal Jordan, no. No wonder she starts macking on Cal after a while.
That's a default on her part. She just makes all the wrong choices.
Oh, and we'll get more
something deeply flawed with that woman's soul.
And we'll get more into this next time too. But the Predator,
yeah.
Which one? Once you discover his quote unquote origin, it's kind of weird.
It was the 80s, man. Everything was weird.
Just say he's in touch with his feminine side.
Hey, they might have been ahead of their time too. It's fine.
Okay, Lilith Hellfire. Let me get your opinion. What's your favorite version, story, whatever, of John Stewart? Is it the Justice League cartoon, or is there a comic that
I really hate to be person, but I think the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited really gave more depth than the stories ever could, because while they made him the lead, they still kind of had to like balance everything else around him, like with other people. Like, I don't think he ever just had a straight solo book. It was always, you know what I mean?
Yes.
With the Justice League, it was more, they did have a focus on him. And I mean, come on, Phil Lamar is the GOAT when it comes to voice acting. So, and also, yeah, like, just, I really do feel like the Justice League, that cartoon was everything for a John Stewart fan that we wanted in the comics and never really got.
Okay, here's a question for you. Did you ever read Green Lantern Mosaic?
Yes, of course.
Did you like John Stewart in that?
I feel like they gave him an amalgam of personalities in that for me. Yes. I don't feel like it was pure 100% John Stewart, but I did find a lot of it relatable, but it's not my favorite thing.
Okay.
But it is good, but I do feel like it wasn't 100% him, you know?
Yeah, and the ending was kind of weird.
But the ending for a lot of those books were weird at that time, too.
Well, again, too, I think they were kind of rushing that ending, too, because, you know, Parallax.
Yeah, exactly. Which is, like, actually my favorite Green Lantern thing ever, as hard as that is to believe. It really is. I don't know. I really dug that whole thing. That was a really great storyline.
Lilith is like, yeah, you take that power.
Honestly, for me, it was a logical conclusion to, like, that arc that he had gone on.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Damn Mongol. Damn cyborg Superman.
Exactly. It was just such a mess at the time that I was like, no, this makes sense. And the world we're living in right now in the comics. This makes perfect sense to me.
Well, and plus, you know, they were basically doing Old Man Hal. You know, he had the Reed Richards sideburns, and they were just like, yeah, kill off the old man. Bring in the starving artist.
So sad. You know, though, I will say the best thing that Kyle was in was that White Lanterns series. I'll stand by that. It's a lot of good stuff. Like, I just feel like, you know, not everybody has to be a Green Lantern. When we tell the Green Lantern story, we don't have to necessarily focus on a Green Lantern. I like the Sinestro book. It was nice.
Yeah.
Change of pace, you know.
I know.
It's kind of like if Namor was Space King. So, you know. Honestly, be honest with yourselves. That's pretty much what that was. But no, for this arc that we just got, it was like a solid B+ for me.
Oh, this arc? Yeah.
A little too much Hal.
Yeah.
A little too much Hal, but it's fine.
Yeah, I agree with you. But again, they were setting up John Stewart. You know, they were setting it up.
Gotta hand that torch, that baton.
But no, I mean, you were talking about Kyle Rayner. Like, I like the most of Kyle's original series, you know, even though in those first
he was so boring and bland. And then Guy's just a jerk. But not as big a jerk as Hal, so it's just like...
I think Guy's a bigger jerk than Hal.
I think he's incompetent, which is a little bit different. Like, I want to see people succeed and be competent at their job. When people incompetent, whether it's fictional or real life, it irritates the hell out of me.
Well, it's not even that Guy Gardner, like, is incompetent. I think he revels in his incompetence.
Yeah.
I mean, fictional characters, real people, that's what gets me, is just when people are just proud of how stupid they are. It's one thing.
I live in Florida. You know I know.
Oh, you're in the capital. That's right. I'm sorry. I forgot. Yeah. And I mean, it's one thing. Yeah. If you're not smart, you know, maybe you can't help that. But when you're proud of it, I'm just like, oh, come on.
Yeah. It's like, how did he get a ring again? Like, I'm so confused.
Well, I guess he was a nice guy, but then he like went into that coma or whatever, and he was like, you know, brain damaged. And then Crisis was coming, so half the Guardians were like, what was it? Like half of them, and the other half were like disagreeing how to handle Crisis. So half of them went off and gave Guy Gardner a ring. It's like, because what was it?
History was not kind to those people.
Well, then after Crisis, they basically gave everyone a ring because they did that Green Lantern. You know, after issue 200, they made a Green Lantern Corps. Yeah. Everyone was there. Hal, John, Guy.
Yeah, it was fun for a while, but I was just like, you know, we need more it was just unfocused. It's an unfocused mess at times.
Just kill them all and give it to Kilowog.
You know, honestly, and that's kind of what they did in the Green Lantern TV show, to be honest. the cartoon, the CGI cartoon from 2011.
Oh, I love that. I mean,
because it's like, yeah.
I used to watch it every week. That Green Lantern shit was decent.
Isn't it? I can't remember. Is that the one that was? It was not Brave and the Bold. It was Beware the Bat that came on after it on WB Kids. R.I.P. WB Kids.
Oh, was it Beware the Batman or whatever? Or
was it Bear? I know, but I don't think it was Brave and the Bold. I think it was whatever came after that. Ooh.
Oh.
Or was it the terrible one that we don't talk about?
Beware the Batman.
With katana and gun wielding.
Yeah, and I think, wasn't that like Cartoon Network or something? I don't think it was even...
Was it Cartoon Network?
I don't think it was even Kids WB. I'm pretty sure it was like Cartoon... I'm pretty sure it was Cartoon
Yeah,
Network.
I think you're right.
Yeah. And
I think you're right.
Oh, I mean, that show... It took me... I had to hunt down those final couple episodes because like when they decided to end it, they just like dropped all those episodes like in the middle of the night one week or something.
Hey man, if you're not Teen Titans Go, you can get it at any time. You can be gone. Okay? Gone. It's not sour grapes, it's the truth, you know? Hey man, they gotta sell those toys. I get it. Make your merch, do you, but just know that people would be bitter.
Hey,
forever.
Hey, just like Batman is keeping DC afloat and Spider-Man's keeping Marvel afloat, Teen Titans Go is keeping Cartoon Network afloat, okay?
That's not show anymore, though. I really feel like it's more the Adult Swim that's keeping Cartoon Network afloat. Okay. It's your Rick and Morty's, it's your Venture Brothers, it's your Mike Tyson Mysteries.
Okay.
It's your Family Guy reruns.
Teen Titans is the thing that's not Adult Swim that's keeping that thing, the other side of that thing afloat. Yeah,
I agree with that. Yeah, it's keeping them rolling in that sweet merchandise cash. So are we getting a second movie, by the way? I feel like we're getting a second movie.
What Teen Titans Go to the Movies?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet, but they did that. It was like direct to video, but they did that Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched it either. I haven't been enthused about it.
It might be on DC Universe, but I think they said sometime in the next couple weeks. I think Cartoon Network's even going to play it. So,
if that's true, I'll set my DVR for it. Maybe we can discuss it casually.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, I like John Stewart. I really, unfortunately, I feel weird saying that he's my favorite Green Lantern. And it's not just because he's black and I'm black. I just feel like he has I don't know, even though they shortchange him, I feel like, I don't know, he has the most emotional depth.
Yeah, I mean, he seems more of a. That's what I said. Him and Cal are my
well-rounded.
Yeah, him and Cal are the actual well-rounded human beings. Yeah, it seems like Cal and Guy are almost just caricatures.
Yeah,
because it's just back in the day. Oh, we need
Well, it's Cal is very Top Gun. But I think he was Top Gun before Top Gun was Top Gun, so I don't know.
Well, they wanted to portray fearlessness too, so they're like, oh, what's a daredevil job? Oh, fighter pilot, yeah. Because
honestly, that's all I need to complete my thing is that they have to have a volleyball scene on the beach. In when Hal next time we do Hal, we need that in an origin story. So it's just Top Gun, boom, because they are doing a remake of Top Gun. So that way, they could just make that timing happen.
Okay, all you artist types out there, I present for Lilith. Draw her a picture of all the Green Lanterns playing volleyball, shirtless.
Sure, you know it. Make sure it's nice and oily like The Rock back in the day. Baby oil is your friend.
Jessica Cruz is like, hey, wait a minute.
She can get it too.
Whoa.
But you better not put Simon in there.
Oh, okay. I was gonna.
Simon, he can be the one getting the drinks or something.
Wait a second. So Kyle Rayner can get it?
Sure.
Oh.
I mean, they drew him nice enough. As long as he doesn't open his mouth, it's fine. Like so many guys I know.
I was going to say, half the guys you've dated, yeah. Just don't open your mouth, sweetie.
Yeah.
Until I tell.
On that note.
Until I tell you to. On that note.
Oh, you're the worst, Philip, and I love it.
Hello, Danielle? Anyway.
Don't judge me.
Every woman in my life. Don't judge me. That's right.
Don't judge me.
Anyway.
So cute.
Thank you.
So cute.
Alright, so. Yes. Join us next week we'll be covering Deadpool 13. The oversized issue featuring Deadpool, Daredevil, Luke Cage, and that other guy who wasn't popular on Netflix. No, we don't really get into your personal habits, Little Hellfire. All right, and then yes, join us back here in 2 weeks for more John Stewart. This time, I'll give you 4 full issues: Green Lanterns 186 through 189. What happens when a superhero reveals their identity to the world? That's never happened before.
Bendis.
That's his.
Only every 3 years since I've been alive.
Just every title Bendis writes.
Bendis.
Daredevil, Superman. Mal's got out intact.
So far, he might be invited back, and then he will get it revealed.
Jessica Jones, everyone knows who she is. All right, so yes, send us your emails about all of that. Again, Ray, don't let Ray hog all the fun. Send your thoughts, either written or audio, to capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. Follow Comic Capers on Facebook, on Twitter, and follow all of the Capes and Lunatics social media for all of our shows, all in one convenient place. That's Linktree. That's linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. And remember to support our sponsors, Tweaked Audio, Hunt a Killer, Pod Life the book, now in paperback and digital. And you know what? I should mention this. I always mention it on Nightwing News. While not a sponsor, if you're a DC fan, go pick up Dick Grayson Boy Wonder. That came out during the character's 75th anniversary, because this year's the 80th.
She's going to have to update it.
I know. That's right, Kristen. You heard Lilith. Get to work. And hey, go and buy both of those books. And when you do, use the Southgate Media Group link to Amazon.com. Because you know all that y'all use Amazon, so use that. Send some money to the company. Won't affect you at all, but send us a couple pennies to bring you such quality programming as Comic Capers, Wade's World, the Deadpool Podcast, Ultimate Spider Cast, Before the Bat. Yeah, that's right. Let's keep Lilith Hellfire in business. Come on.
God.
And keep Ray's favorite podcast on the air. All right. Enough hamming it up. Lilith Hellfire, where can people find you?
If you nerds want to find me on the internet, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, and also on Instagram for my Capes and Lunatics and Sidekicks peeps at Lilith Hellfire 69. Duh. Hello, Megan.
Lilith Hellfire 69.
Out of the gooch.
Hey.
Gooch is a medical term. Fight me, nerds.
Oh, boy, we're like a medical textbook with all our medical terms.
Dong is a medical term. Fight me, nerds.
All right. So, yes, join us next time. Well, Wade's World 101 next week, and then follow it up with more John Stewart. Better than Hal. Better than Guy.
And then there's Kyle.
I think I saw that sitcom in the 90s.